Welcome back to The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Part 12. So today I'm just going to continue with some of the small side quests, then continue with the main quest. This is one of the small side quests that I've got to do. Then I think after this I'm going to go do some arm wrestling. I'm honestly looking forward to playing this today, so let's just get right into it. Hello, I found your dream. I found one of your dreams. I guess I have to talk to this dude. Hello.
Welcome, Witcher, to my humble home.
I'm looking for a dwarf by the name of Baltimore. Does he live here?
Master Baltimore vanished some time ago.
Who was Master Baltimore?
He was our runesmith, the greatest specialist the world has ever seen. A lot of water has flowed down the Pontar since he disappeared. Yet me and my apprentices still can't recreate all the runes he could inscribe.
Who lives here now?
Yours truly. As Baltimore's best apprentice, I became the new runesmith. Got this house, along with the honor of continuing the great master's work.
Can you tell me something about that moldy door?
That's the entrance to Baltimore's old workshop.
Mind if I take a look?
Not at all. Only you won't find anything but scrap metal and cobwebs.
It looks like there's actually a house we have to go into. I went to the wrong place. Okay, we'll have a look. We'll probably find something to do with this disappearance. I mean, why else would... Oh, wow, okay. They've really let this place go. Okay. Loot. Loot. Celandine. Silver ore, iron ore, iron ore, iron ore. It's pointless getting that. It's so cheap anyway. Ah, that looks like an ard wall. Let's ard it. Dig this ard. Okay. And there's a little chest. Baltimore's key, Baltimore's directions. Will that open the little chest in the other place? I'll read his notes momentarily, but first of all, I'm going to check out his,
I heard the rumble, Witcher. Everything all right?
Yeah,
yes.
just some rubble.
Find anything?
I'm going to lie to him because the fact he's given me the option kind of makes me not trust him.
Not a thing.
Poor Baltimore lost his mind before his death and must have destroyed all his notes.
Why are you so sure he's dead? You didn't find a body. Maybe he just departed.
Well, if he departed, he's as good as dead to us. A decent dwarf don't leave his settlement. Tell me, why are you so interested in Baltimore?
Just curious.
Curiosity, nothing more.
Curiosity can be dangerous. It's led many a man astray.
I do not trust this dude at all.
On the contrary, it's more of a warning. See ya.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't tell him now. Okay, so that dude is very sus. I mean, I'm pretty sure the game's trying to tell us that, yeah, don't go near him. God, I've been playing on a PS4 controller recently, a Nintendo Switch, and this is confusing the hell out of me now. I think it must open this, right? No, okay. Right, let's check Baltimore's notes. Baltimore's directions. Start looking at the well where loud echoes dwell. Take 10 paces towards the river. Walk left and do not shiver. Right, okay. We've got to find a well first before we read the rest of that, because honestly, I feel like... Is there a well in that old village? You know where I mean? Right. Follow the clues in Baltimore's notes. I'm going to check that old sort of wraith village, as I can only think of that place that has a well. Unless there's a well somewhere else. Okay, we're at the old village. I'm assuming the well is this, just because this is all I could think of. This looks like an old well, doesn't it? I'd say so. Yeah, we'll go with that. Right, let's read the directions. Inventory. I'm doing this all just off the top of my head. Start looking at the well where loud echoes dwell. Take 10 paces towards the river. Walk left and do not shiver. So, let's have a look at the map. So, 10 paces towards the river. Ah, so it's down this way. Take 10 paces. And then it said turn left, I think. Then walk left. Meager 210 of paces past the gate in my good grace. Ah! There's a gate down here, I think. Right there. This has got to be it, right? Yeah, look, the gate. There's a gate here. I'm not fighting those things. Past the gate. So I remember to constantly just check. Whoops, wrong thing. And then, where now? The one that... Okay, the one that our safely keeps, go where the crossroad patron sleeps. Go where to... So basically go to a crossroads? Ah, here's a crossroads. And that's gotta be her, right? Okay. Every road you need to take, yet the middle one is safe. So, this one? Oh, we're at the quarry. Oh, I know where we're going. There's a chest down here. I might have cut it out of last time when I came down this direction. But there was a chest down here. Oh, I don't want to fight the harpies again. I'm just going to run down. A runic key. Go to the right according to... Right, now what is it? So, if I were to now follow... I have no idea what to do from here. Baltimore's directions, right. Injured signs that you follow my designs. You should... Right, should you choose to go right, you'll see someone in plight. At noon, this drowned soul points its shadow to your goal. So... Ah! When it said go to the right, I reckon it means up here. Because it said go to the middle before, and now it's saying go to the right. And then it said I should meet a... There's a dude here. Hello?
Who there?
A witcher.
Bumpkins wishes sent to me kill. So be. Kill, quick. No pain.
I don't want to
Why
fight
do you
you.
want to die?
Live, why? Me missus, me want no more. Be lone. Be terrible.
What's in the pot?
Soup. Elf and onion. Good. One try?
Where did you get the elves?
Missus bring from Garley's. Like I bring Redhead.
The redhead's in the soup too?
No. Redhead run go. Missus run go. Oh, God. Only soup stay.
I don't really care for onions.
Stupid wisher. Elf good taste with onions. Tomato-like.
Tell me, troll, what happened here?
Me in gullies, missus in gullies. Bones found. Nice to know. Then wham! Humus from sky fall.
You're lying, troll. People don't fall from the sky.
Troll true tell. Flash crack. 2 humus drop where dumble ship. Humi man, big as troll. And woman. I go see.
Was the man bald? Did he have a scar?
Letho and Triss.
Likes man.
I know, I was going to come here eventually, but I
See,
have to come here for this
I
quest anyway,
from
so I thought,
far.
why not?
Bald, yes.
I just skipped out the drunk
no
dude.
See. Run he go to gullies. Leave redhead Humi. Down. See I go. Redhead grow. Her pain. Closer I creep. Run she not go. Let her grow. Take me Humi, woman. Go home. Missus angry. Call Humi wench thin bones. Hungry missus, yap and yap. Then run go own for food. Give water, redhead Humi. Leaves cover leg. Humi redhead nice. Pet she when sleeps. Redhead have kerchief. Nice to sniff. Missus come back. Elves in hand. Drop, thin wench. Eat it, she call. Mrs. Yap. Rag give. Troll say not. Nice to feel. Stench troll like. Mrs. say she or me. Troll think. Nice redhead. Nice rag stench. Troll, Mrs. Tell, Mrs. Troll with log beat and run go. Even left elves.
What happened to the redhead?
Redhead, wrong pain. Redhead stay. Pain gone. Redhead run go at night. Troll sleep. Wind howl empty.
Do you still have the redhead's bandana?
No, Mrs. take away. Old bug leave elves frag steal and run go.
Where did she go, your wife?
Gullies, Mrs. Gullies like. Gullies me like.
Why don't I look for her?
Wish a Mrs. no kill. Good old bug. Little Batty.
I won't hurt your woman.
Mrs. tell come back. Below, be terrible. Wind howl empty.
Fine. I'll tell your mate to come back, but I need the redhead's bandana.
Mrs. have. Mrs. good. She up give. As soon as she back.
Okay, well we've continued with that quest. We need to carry on with what we were also going to do. So, I want to continue to follow that dude's directions. I think it might be down this way. Ah, here we go. Oh, and I think this is the Mystic River quest as well. Ah, there's a chest. Mystic River. Find the treasure beneath Lockqueen when you have the chance. Okay, we did that. We've completed it. So when we go back to Lockqueen, when we go to Lockqueen, we can do it. And Baltimore should. What are we doing? So we've gone right according to his notes. Right. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's here. Like, I don't know why I can't. Wait there. Nailed it! That's good. That was the shadow, right? It's pointing on there. It looks like it. Okay, this is definitely the way. Open. Place of power. So this is where he's been staying? Ah.
I knew you were hiding something from me, Witcher.
I wasn't the only one to hide something. Baltimore's notes state that the Master will return from the grave to meet with you.
Nobody returned from where we sent him.
You just admitted to murder.
Aye, but what of it? No one beside you knows, and you'll not leave here alive.
I
Get
knew
him,
you
lads!
did it. Got him. Okay, we did it, guys. We beat them all. Okay, I think that's the end of Baltimore's treasure, right? We defeated them. Ooh. Got a lot of meteorite then. Probably make a meteorite sword soon. Not that I think I need one, really. Is that the end of his quest? Baltimore's nightmare. Inform Cecil Burden about his crime. I want to see what was in that chest I found at the end there. Because I found... Was it this? Thorak, if you're reading these words, it means you are finally my undoing. But know this, you son of a bitch, I will return the favour. Even if I have to transverse all the 7 hells, I will return, living or undead, to torment you. You will suffer and you will weep, but there will be no mercy. Let fear now be your constant companion, for I will have my revenge, by my own hand or by that of another. Baltimore. I may have a beaver cap. Right then, well that was good. Oh, so cool, so that cap we just found, guys, right? We can use that with that Wraith. I mean, we can't use it now, obviously, because we finished the Wraith by answering all the questions, but we could have used it with the Wraith. That's kind of cool. We're going to do that one. We'll just finish this at the minute. We've got just this bit to do. And we're finished with the TRISS one, too. Well, we're getting there, at least. I've only been recording for half an hour today, and I feel like I've accomplished so much. Alright. Okay, they're all defeated. Now let's find his wife. Oh, I know what's coming up. Okay. This is not easy. Right, it's fine though. Oh. Hello. I'm gonna have to stop killing my troll friend if that's cool with you.
Let her bleed.
Better lunge at her all at once. She's weakened.
Not worth the risk.
What are you doing here?
We're mercenaries. Currently on King Henselt's pay. We were sent here on reconnaissance. Barely escaped with our lives from that mist of specters. Now we're up against a furious she-troll. Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia.
The White Wolf. We could use professional help, Witcher.
Will you help us?
No.
I can't let you kill her.
Since when does a monster slayer take their side?
None of your business. I need her, and you need to leave.
She killed 2 of my men.
Walk away, and nobody else will get hurt.
It won't help? Fine. Just don't disturb us. We'll manage ourselves.
The troll needs to live.
The troll will die.
Then you'll have to kill me, too.
In that case, adieu, Witcher.
Well, time to wreck these dudes. Troll, help me.
Enough! We surrender! Throw down your arms, men! Spare us!
That's right.
Witcher, the king will pay our ransom.
I'm not looking for a ransom. Leave the troll alone and go your way.
You'll let us go?
You can't return through the mist. It's certain death.
We're soldiers of fortune. We're not afraid of death.
Neither do we foolishly seek it. The Witcher's right.
Commander, we were to find a Witcher.
A bald one with a snake medallion. This one's white-haired, with a wolf on his neck.
They're looking for Letho.
I advise you to surrender to the rebels.
That would be new to me. I am Adam Pangrat, known as a Dieu.
You won't survive for long out here.
They'll hang us. They know Henselt hired us.
Go to Cecil Burden. He'll treat you fairly. But don't count on him outbidding Henselt.
Hear that, boys? Let's meet the Dragon Slayer. The Witcher claims we'll be safe and sound. Gather the wounded. Stop buggering and move out.
Humi's trolls, see? To kill Humi's itchy would kill trolls, sure. You, other. Good, you help. Troll, you help.
If you want to help me, go back to your old man.
No! Idjit Humi redhead grope.
He's alone now. He misses you.
Tell him, too late.
Know anything about the woman who's in your lair?
Troll, no. Humi ugly. Humi stinks.
Return to your husband if you want to repay me.
Troll don't want, but Troll will. For you other, you good.
Mrs. Back! Good! Troll-like!
Me back for Wisha asked. Stay away if Wisha not ask.
Mrs. Wise!
Idjit you. Humi woman grope.
No more! Never again!
Give me the bandana.
Here, stupid old buck.
Troll give horn. In danger, Wisher blow, Troll come.
Thanks. I'll remember that. Now go to your mate. Maybe pick her some flowers first.
Flowers? No! Flowers stench. Troll bring bird dung.
Idjit!
Well, you two have a nice time. Time to head back anyway. Well, we've done the TRISS quest and we've done... I'm honestly happy we managed to do the Mystic River thing. I'd like to read all the notes we got from that and all the rest, because it's been a little while, but... I mean, oh, we're going the wrong way, aren't we? Whoops. Okay, we've got back to Philippa's house, then we're going to go and see Cecil about the dream thing. We'll see what happens, you never know. Hello, Philippa.
You wanted to discuss something?
Yes.
I found
Okay,
a
first of
stolen
all...
dream. It seems powerful. I think it's a dragon's dream.
Excellent. That should do nicely.
Okay.
You wanted...
I now have
I've
this.
got Triss's bandana.
Have you learned anything?
Triss was here. Letho forced her to teleport.
Why would he? There are easier ways to travel.
2 of Letho's comrades, probably those responsible for Demoven's death, were hiding among the Scoia'tael. When it became evident in Flotsam that the Kingslayer wanted to dispose of Yorvith, the Scoia'tael leader gave the order to eliminate them. Letho had to reach the unit before the elven messengers did. He could only do that by teleporting.
I assumed that Triss wanted to teleport to me, but she missed the mark and they ended up in the gullies. What happened next?
Letho left her in a gully, wounded. He probably thought that she'd diversify the local trolls' diet. He himself went to see the elves and massacred the unit with his comrades. They're somewhere on the other side of the fog.
What about Triss?
She escaped from the troll. Everything suggests she's somewhere in the area.
I can assure you she is not in Vergen.
She has to be here. Locate her.
I'll try, but it will take some time. Have you learned anything else?
Okay, either Sheila ordered Letho and Triss killed, or nothing worth mentioning. I don't trust her, but I feel like I should tell her.
Sheila ordered Letho and Triss killed.
I can't believe that.
Believe it. I ran into some mercenaries she enlisted to kill Letho and anyone found with him.
She must have meant the other Kingslayers. Are you sure she knew Triss was with him?
Are you so sure of Sheila? There was something going on between her and Triss. I sensed a lot of tension.
A misunderstanding.
Maybe. Let's find Triss and clear everything up.
I need some time. What's going on out there?
Let's see.
What's going on?
The peasants want to take pitchforks to King Demoven's son.
Why?
The Dragonslayer's servant is spreading rumors that Stennis poisoned Saskia. The commoners are in an uproar. They want to dispense justice.
Where's the prince?
Barricaded himself in his room, guarded by nobles. For the moment, the peasants are still respectful, but they are feverish. A fight is inevitable. Help us out. The situation is dire. I'm going to inform the other nobles.
I don't like Stennis. I don't like people. Okay, there we go.
I'm not sure if Prince Stennis is guilty, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was involved.
Power. The object of dark desire.
Let's go, before this dark desire becomes too strong and someone gets hurt.
You go. I'll locate Triss. And should anything happen to Prince Stennis, remember, we need his blood.
I remember.
I sure do. So we'll go and do that in a second. I want to just finish this first. I don't think it has to be done immediately. I think we can wait a little bit. And then I also want to have an arm wrestle with Yarpin and... is it Sheldon, I think? Possibly? Hey, Cecil. I'm surprised you're not with the lynching and stuff, but cool. Hello.
They lie in wait for their lord and prince. Humans are an odd. I certainly hope Scalan can clean up this mess. What can I do for you, Witcher?
That one.
By the pricks of the male gods! Master Baltimore's notes! Where did you get them?
I discovered his vault near the troll's lair. By the way, Thorak, your new runemaster, is dead. He and his 2 apprentices have left for a better world.
What? How did it happen?
Thorak murdered Baltimore. There's enough evidence in the notes I just gave you.
Thanks, Witcher. A reward for your labours. It's not much, but I'll be needing funds to appoint and equip a new runemaster now.
It's fine, thank you for the reward. We need to go install some stuff, so I'm going to head to the inn real quick. I'm going to have to walk there incredibly slowly, but we're going to go install the Kayran armor and the sort of the Dun banner and things there. As I want to keep those as they're kind of, you know, mementos, so why not? Okay, store or collect items. In here, we're going to store that. Right, we'll just have a look at armor and stuff. Kayran armor, our Raven armor. That and that. Which means that we're carrying significantly less now. I just want to keep it all, you know. I mean, I know we don't get to carry it over to The Witcher 3, which is a shame, as it would be cool to keep it, but I know we can get Adrian Dye eventually, and probably all these other swords too, if we feel like it.
Who's this, my failing eyes spy? Geralt of Rivia visiting old Yarpin Zegrin.
That's right.
Getting anywhere with the new recruits?
Like whores in a brothel, they're plowing away at full speed. Sarski's army's full of men better at holding their pricks than a weapon. The Zoltan and I are helping them catch up. Most importantly, they don't lack spirit.
They won't defeat Henselt's regulars with zeal alone.
We'll show you what an army facing either victory or death is capable of. For we've no other choice, Geralt.
Okay.
I've been trying to figure out what Philippa Eilhart's doing in all this mess.
Same thing as always. Conspiring until she gets her pubes in a knot.
I know you hate sorceresses, but try to put your animosity aside.
We hate them, as a fact. But why do you think that is? It's not because of their secret knowledge or their nice tits. Their hearts are full of dung, Geralt. Mark my words.
You exaggerate.
No, maybe not all of them. But Eilhart's the worst. Need I remind you how she peddled her arse to Dijkstra just to learn the plans of the Redanian intelligence service? Everyone in Vergen knows she's not into court. I tell you this, it's her ilk that caused the ruckus on Thanad Island.
Yep.
Think she's any different here? I'm crap at talking, girl, but you do all right. So I'd appreciate, as soon as Saskia is better, slip a word in her ear to watch out for Philippa.
Ow.
Were you in Rivia when I got caught on that pitchfork?
Was I? Fuck, Wolf, I saw you die. I didn't see the little bastard who took you for a haystack, but I swear it looked like you weren't going to make it. So I'm well glad you managed to lick your wounds.
I don't know if it taught me anything.
Come on, I had to. Not many have survived their own death.
You haven't noticed that I'm pissing up wind again, fighting for a cause that isn't mine.
No, I haven't. A free Upper Aedirn is in the interests of any decent
Thorgethorp's
fellow.
quote there a bit. Pissing in a tornado. It's a little bit different, but you get it.
Did you fight at Brenna?
Oh, fuck. I knows you've got amnesia, but you could have remembered that. It was a beautiful day. On one side, 6 and 40,000 black ones. On the other, us, the Nordlings together. The Redanians led by De Ruyter on the left, the Temerian regiments in the middle, and us on the right. The Mahakam Volunteer Army. All dwarves. Even the likes of Cohor must have shit his britches at the sight of us.
He hardly lacked courage as I heard it.
All right, brave bastard, that's true. Prefer to die than run like a rat. I don't believe I've ever seen a bigger melee. Except maybe 3 years ago here at Vergen. Would have managed that day too, even without the magic. That burning shit that fell from the sky. Why, even the Dun Banner knelt before us when we brought our battle axes down.
Some say not one of the Dun Banners survived. Any truth to that?
Biggerhorn nabbed the survivors as they fled south. But most men of the Banner lie in the catacombs, along with their standard. The Dun Banner. What the hell kind of name is that for a unit anyway? It's as if they couldn't get their fucking flag clean.
Zoltan claims you
have
can
an arm
arm
wrestle
wrestle
them.
like no one else.
He's right. Did he tell you I beat him?
Omitted that bit somehow.
Oh, fart.
Want to wrestle me?
I'm ready for your challenge always. So?
Let's go. Show me what you got.
This place stinks of cheese milk.
The peasants now refuse to shovel manure. They dream of fighting, looting.
Let them dream.
Okay. We're gonna win, I think.
The situation's great. They want freedom,
Got him.
equality.
No pig can jump higher than...
Good game.
Some training you received at Kaer Morhen.
You're no wimp yourself.
Right. Defeat Zoltan's mates at arm wrestling. Okay, not you. Sheldon.
Zoltan says your company are true arm wrestling masters.
Unbeatable, last I recall.
Is that so? Care to check if that's still true?
Sounds good. Ready to take me on.
Give me
go.
your best shot.
That Witcher, who's he? He travels the lands, killing monsters for coin.
Who's he got those glistening eyes?
Sorcerers mutated him when he was young.
Got him.
Sure there's no dwarfen blood in your family?
I'll tell you when I get my memory back.
Right, I just want to ask
How
how
are you,
things are.
Sheldon?
Better than at Brenna, though we've quite a rumble ahead of us. But I promise you this, we'll kick Henselt's arse and send him scurrying back to Kedwin.
Nice. Last one of his friends is not here. We have to go outside. Oh, Scalen's up here, dealing with all this.
Serfs and lords will never
Oh, I
be
guess
on
we've
the
got to
same
finish this
station.
first. Hey guys.
Geralt! It's good to see you.
The commoners claim Stennis is involved in Saskia's poisoning. They're looking to slaughter him.
What's stopping them?
The knights, Adernian noble lords.
Not easy to raise a hand against a blue blood.
A peasant by the name of Calton was at the council. He didn't seem to respect anything or anyone.
Calton's a blackguard. He'll use any excuse to raid and plunder.
He has a taste for noble blood. They say he buries gold looted from the lords in some gorge. Looks like things are getting nasty.
Hear me! What do you want? I'm Scalen Baldon. I keep order in Vergen. Or doing a nice job then? Where was you when they poisoned Saskia?
Give us the prince! Get the flails!
Stop!
Yorvith!
Squirrels! Everyone who wants to leave this yard in one piece, keep your hands off your weapons. I don't care if you're a serf or a lord. I'll kill you all if need be.
What's going on?
The servant carrying wine during the feast said that Prince Stennis and Olcan poisoned Saskia. We want justice!
You want revenge. It's not the same thing.
We don't care. Saskia's fallen as if dead, while the poisoning prince and noble lords rush to herd us onto the field and sell us to Henselt. We won't let them!
You lie, Calton. Nobody's being sold out. The poisoner must be caught and tried by law.
Your law? What then? He'll pay a fine and get spanked on his ass? We'll spank him all right, with an axe to the throat!
Where's this servant?
Safe. The Scoia'tael keep an eye on him.
Why is the prince hiding in his house if he's innocent?
Enough! I'll shoot the first to reach for a weapon. Then heads will start falling.
There's more of us. You can't kill every...
Then you'll be first. Now back off!
Oh.
We need to act quickly.
Okay. I might say, huh?
We?
The mob's akin to a forest after a drought. One spark and the fire will be unstoppable.
I'm no peacekeeper and definitely no judge.
We're both in it, whether you like it or not.
Why are you getting involved?
For her, Gwynblade. Certainly not for this rabble.
What's your plan?
I'll frighten them a little. Bleed them if need be. I'll buy you some time, but be swift. I can't hold them off for long. Question the peasants and the nobles, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe you can get to meet Stennis.
Even if he's guilty, I'm sure he's prepared a suitable story.
You'll know how to sort the sheep from the goats. Also, find the servant who started talking so suddenly. You won't have time to talk to everyone, though, that's for sure.
Rolling down, you surly
Okay.
dog. You would change your tune
Say,
when we
Witcher,
put a
come over
stick
here.
to your throat. Save
Hurry
your
up,
threats
Witcher!
for your hog
I wanna have an arm wrestle. Hello.
This is nonsense.
Say, Witcher,
What
come
did
over
Prince
here.
gain with the Virgin's death?
I can tell you what
We
he
don't have
wants.
time to talk to everyone.
Why is he lingering about? Like the stench in a dwarven hovel?
Those witchers be craving gold. This one's sure to say the prince is innocent, then sting Stennis for a pouch.
He better search for a lad who served the Virgin instead of pissing around.
Yeah, once done with the prince, he'd better take care of the magnets, throwing their weight about too much they are.
Okay.
The prince stood right next to Saskia during the council. Did he have access to the wine cellar beforehand?
How should I know?
Why flap your mouth then?
The prince is a wealthy lord. Bribing a skivvy to poison the wine is nothing to him.
Just because someone can afford gold teeth doesn't mean they'll pull their healthy ones.
Okay.
You know Saskia's servant?
Willie of the Oblates. He handled the wine, indeed, but loves the Virgin like a sister and mother put together.
He'd gladly get quartered for her.
Where's this Willie of yours?
Hiding in his shack, afraid of them lords. Squirrels guard him.
Okay.
What's it really all about? Who's backing you?
We want justice.
We don't need no one backing us. We knows what to do.
How would you punish the prince?
If a lad counts hens wrong, he'll be flogged. What should we then do with a man poisoning others?
Kill him.
A land without a ruler is a nightmare.
We have a ruler, the Virgin of Eden.
It's not certain she'll live.
Then we'll choose another who'll manage. But he must be one of us lads. That way he'll understand us.
And all people is gonna be equal, our way.
And the non-humans?
We have enough dung on the fields. Let non-humans find a non-human land.
Away with them!
Farewell.
Kind of don't want Stennis to die just because of that. But
Who will the Witcher
it's difficult to tell. The walls have ears. Talk to the suspect peasant. Okay?
Sorcerers are a plague of the worst kind.
There goes the piece, eh? Hope you'll believe me anyway.
Witches.
I've been looking for you.
I don't know you.
You caused quite a commotion. Afraid of something?
No, nothing.
You're lying.
I didn't do nothing. Didn't say nothing, don't know nothing, and didn't see nothing.
Speaker, I'll cut your arm off. Right, we'll axe see him.
Tell me everything you know about the attempt.
Because that means
on
he
Saskia's
can't lie,
life.
right?
I heard the priest talking with the prince. This goody-goody, said the Virgin, is really a beast under her fair skin.
What priest?
Olcan, the one killed.
So there's no way I can check if you're lying.
I swear on my mother's grave, I speak the truth.
What else did you hear? Tell me.
I was put in Saskia's room in order when the priest came to the prince's chamber next door. It wasn't speaking loud, but I heard the priest say, just clear the servants from the kitchen. Nothing more. Reverend Olcan, only he could tell you how it was, beginning to end.
The dead aren't very talkative.
What about what they leave behind? There may be clues or some such.
Maybe.
What should I do?
Okay.
Hang them all by the balls and let them swing.
Honestly, I feel like Stennis did, maybe not do it, but he knew it was going to happen and he allowed it to happen. I feel like the priest thought it was for the best. Stennis just was like, I'm not going to stop you, and then that's all that happened. And I don't feel as if they should just kill Stennis for that. I don't know, though.
I had a dream. We were mining up at the face of the
It's difficult because I don't really want Stennis to die because they do need a ruler. And as cool as democracy sounds and all the rest, they might just select someone who's terrible, you know? Hello.
I need to know where Reverend Olcan used to live.
Simple. Let me show you on the map. It's about right here.
Okay.
See you, Governor.
Thank you, Cecil. We're gonna go to Olcan's room now, or his home. Okay, we're in the house. Some books just lying on the floor.
Nothing interesting.
Okay. A big old chest. Nope, nothing. The desk. Some notes. Let's have a look. Let's read the notes first. I hate that goddamn... Right. Olcan's notes. Ah, that's the goblet that she drank from. I can't read any of it, but it looks like it's supposed to be poisoned. Wait for events to unfold. Okay.
Magic don't cling to her.
So we're gonna head back now.
If not for that,
Not sure.
It's good to see someone's taking care
Go
of
get
it.
the lads,
This is
we won't
nonsense.
stand for this.
What would the prince gain with the virgin's death?
My
I can
hand!
tell you what he lost with her life.
Cut the block off the next man who dares try his luck.
Things look
Say
bad.
Lion
Witcher,
Assault
come over
Time.
here.
Are furious. They finally have a chance to strike back for all the wrongs.
The nobleman won't yield.
They're a cowardly lot.
They know their heads will follow Stennis's.
It's a deadlock, with the prince's guilt still to be proven.
Yarpin says it's someone from Edern. Sheldon, on the other hand, would shave his beard if it's not Hensel's spies.
Why would Henselt do it? What?
Has
Okay.
Yarpin got any evidence?
No, Yarpin's an old cook and says he's got a feeling. Ploughing soothsayer.
He might be right with those feelings. After all, not just anyone can pass through the Wraith's mist. It has to be someone local.
So it never crossed your mind that Henselt might have sent someone here before those ghosts appeared?
Okay.
Anyone reached the prince in his chamber?
Not even close. The nobles guard him like a matron does her ward's hiney.
If the rabble slaughters the prince, there'll be no stopping them. They'll start doing things their own nasty way.
That's why the nobles will support the prince, even if they believe he's guilty.
I'm sure Stennis's hands are dirtier than a peasant girl's fucked in a barn.
Why would Sheldon suspect Henselt?
He'd sooner reach an agreement with Stennis than Saskia. Her death would be very convenient.
Zoltan?
I'm wondering how anyone could manage to poison the wine. Saskia's a quick-witted lass. She doesn't let just anyone near. Someone she knew must have done it.
Okay.
Give us this horsepower!
Rolling dung, you surly dog!
What do you want?
We of noble birth always had to protect the plebs from their own stupidity. If not for us, the world...
I don't have time to listen to songs praising the nobility.
Okay.
Know anything about the attempt on Saskia's life?
No, I don't. But whatever the truth, the mob cannot lynch one of royal blood.
So truth means nothing to...
I didn't say I don't care about truth. Just keep in mind there's a world order that mustn't be destroyed.
An order that allows injustice.
If the prince turns out to be involved in this attempted murder, he should face a tribunal. The rabble doesn't understand the principles ruling the world.
Or they do understand them and simply don't like them.
Saskia is a wise woman, but there's one thing she doesn't take into consideration. This war will be over one day. Who will sow the crops and milk the cows then? Saskia called the serfs to arms. Do you think they'll want to plough fields again?
You may be right, but it's certainly not my business who'll plough your fields. Farewell.
Save your threats for your hog-smelling woman.
Right.
Why is he lingering about?
Those witches be craving gold. This one's sure to say the prince...
We've already talked to these dudes.
Farewell.
Damn it. Yorvith?
Greetings, Gwynblade.
Anything changed?
Not really. The peasants keep hollering. Noblemen stubbornly guard their chieftain.
Give us this horsepower!
Rolling down,
No,
you
to goddamn
surly
ask.
dog!
Change your...
I'd gladly hear your opinion on the situation.
Finally, someone reasonable. It's obvious Henselt bribed some serf who then did what he was told.
Local peasants love Saskia.
Those surly dogs would gleefully accept a heavy pouch. Show me a serf with any sense of honor.
That's interesting.
Just think it through. The prince couldn't have done it. The wine was in plain sight. Only the servants touched the decanters, and who are they? Commoners. Then that same commoner incited his folk to stand against the nobles and the prince.
Something to think about.
I know that the prince did it, right?
Enough of this charade! Try to be reasonable, folks. Sit down and talk in peace.
We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag the prince from his hovel!
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalen Burden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat, brother of Seltkirk, the greatest knight to walk Edirnian land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia. Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how eminent is his lineage.
That's why. The mongrel covets the crown.
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia during the negotiations with Henselt?
Pretending to be with her he was, sly fox. Taking the simple peasants in. But us lads ain't so dumb as you lords think.
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders. They hatched a plot to dispose of him.
Saskia's servant said that...
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, why does he hide like a thief? The answer is simple. He's a fraud.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons. Squirrels have to guard him.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste wine from the barrels before the virgin sips it.
A good point. We can't be sure if the prince poisoned the wine.
Stennis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows that.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not insult him, yokel.
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanting to hurt the miss? Never. It's cause of her you noble dogs can't ignore us. A pig won't cut its own throat. A peasant's not foolish enough to raise his hand against his savior.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean the prince is guilty, fool.
Answer me this. Was not Stennis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden cellar? Can he not enter the Virgin's kitchen at will? Yes. His serene dumbhead the prince can, curses on his kin. Nobody in Bergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they wanted, nobody but Stennis could do it.
You're wrong, Colton. Reverend Olkin wanted to get rid of Saskia. He thought she was a monster at heart.
Olkin was on Stennis' leash like a dog.
How dare you, lout! Do you imagine if someone sits next to a married lady, he's surely fucking her?
The priest tried to convince Prince Stennis to join the conspiracy.
Is Stennis some dimwit foundling that he dances to a lousy priest's tune? Olkan got what he deserved.
Maybe Stennis didn't actually kill her.
Now it's
It could just been the
time.
There is no proof the prince agreed.
The priest asked him for admittance to the kitchen.
So he didn't poison the Virgin himself, but allowed her to be poisoned.
Those are just words. Too much guesswork and not enough evidence. You can't convict anyone based on that.
Your Highness, this is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for one with royal blood running in his veins. What do you want, to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty, and you raise your hands against it. In this world there are crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slitting his own brother's throat cannot be forgiven. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world. And what about he who poisons the Virgin of Eden? Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. Secondly, you have no proof that it was I who tried to murder her.
Oh, I'm gonna
and
kill
thirdly,
this dick.
I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, only she, the Virgin of Eden, can judge me. Can it? And if Saskia won't get well, who's gonna judge you? I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can pass just sentence.
Those are words worthy of a true sovereign!
I am the one you should look to for guidance. Let my deeds be the flame that lights up your darkness.
This is the issue I've got, right? It's that Stennis is a dick, right? He's an absolute dick. He's not a nice person. He thinks he's pretty much a god. He's got this weird god complex where he thinks everyone should look up to him because he's a king and everyone should love him and all the rest. And he's also got a lot of evidence to show that he killed Saskia, or at least allowed her to be killed. But none of it is conclusive. You can't convict someone based on, you know, I wouldn't say solid evidence, but I would say just light evidence. You have to make sure first. And is it up to Geralt, who's just a witcher, to decide his death, or if he's allowed to live? You know, and that's what's difficult. The reason I'm for his death is because it means that, you know, he could have potentially committed this crime pretty solidly. I'd say it's almost confirmed that he's done it, but we don't know, that's the issue. And also, he's just not a very nice person, and he's probably not the greatest king. But also, I don't think he deserves to die simply because of that. Because of personal opinions on somebody. And I don't think I have the right to choose, so I'm going to say lynching would be a bad idea.
The prince has a right to a fair trial, no matter if he's guilty or not. We can't deny him that. What will the peasants do if we hand them the prince? Will they hear him out? No. They'll hang him from the nearest tree or tear him limb from limb. What will happen if we allow a lynching? What if people see that might makes right? Who'll guarantee they won't desire to avenge their wrongs, real and imagined? Who'll protect people whose only fault is noble birth from the exasperated mob? And where will it lead?
That was a tough decision.
peasants are furious.
They didn't dare mount a frontal attack.
But they haven't forgotten about Stennis, and won't. It'll be that way until Saskia regains consciousness.
She won't keep order by strength alone.
Unless it's a great strength.
We need an authority figure, and royal blood.
5 courts go to waste in the Dwarven dungeon at the moment.
There's also Henselt.
Going into that haunted mist is madness. Stealing Stennis away would be easier.
No. Anything involving Stennis will cause a riot.
I've had enough of the peasants and nobles barking. Saskia's the best leader I know, but she can't hope to defeat Henselt's army with this rabble, which is why I'm going to get reinforcements.
Where?
4 Scoia'tael units await in hiding to the east. Time to summon them.
You'll make it in time?
I must.
Okay. Whew, that was intense, guys. That was absolutely crazy. We've got to now get Philippa Eilhart. We've got to talk to her, and we also have to continue with the punching stuff. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to bring it on Vergen, and then I'm going to go and return to Philippa, and then I'm going to end today's episode, because I've been recording for a very long time now. Scalen? Ah!
Hey, Scalen. Wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to wrestle, but,
Show me what you're made of.
Alright. Wanna take me on?
Yep, let's do it. I've beaten the other 2. You're the last dude.
Very true. Sets me teeth on edge.
Got him.
I believe I'd split a rock with my dick sooner than I'd beat you at arm wrestling.
I guess that makes me the new champion of Vergen.
No shame in losing to the White Wolf. Though there's one who could still be a match for you.
Who?
Okay.
The mighty Numa. I wrestled him in Kovir. Couldn't move my arm for the next week. They say he don't play fair. But that's just losers talking. You ever wrestle him? Give him my regards.
I will.
Look, another one.
Finished.
You let one human in, and in no time.
Right, now we've finished the arm wrestling, we're going to go and talk to Philippa, and then that should be it for today. I'm not going to do any more. I've been recording for a long time now, but honestly, I've had a fun time today. It's been really, really cool. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I tried locating TRISS, but the mist disrupts the megascope. There's a weak signal nearby, probably on the other side.
In the Kedweni camp?
You'll have to pass through the mist.
There's no time to lose.
I'm continuously scanning the battlefield. I'll show you the way through. I'll find you when you enter the mist.
Farewell, then.
We still need royal blood.
I know. Henselt.
We need his blood, not his death.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm not a Kingslayer?
Right then, so have we got any other missions to do before this? Well, guys, it looks like we've done everything here so far. I mean, can we talk to Cynthia? I haven't actually had a conversation with her yet.
Who are you?
I'm Cynthia, a mage in training. Philippa is my mentor.
My condolences.
No need for that.
Huh.
True, she's a demanding mistress, but she can also be charming. Besides, she's the best there is, Witcher. She has no equals, excepting perhaps the old elven sorceresses. You should see her cast spells. Light and graceful she is. Not like that old tart de Tanzaville.
You know Sheila?
I've seen her cast spells. I've seen all the great sorceresses at work. Sheila's quite manly in her style. Precise, logical, exceptionally composed. But she lacks grace and suppleness.
Is that your opinion? Or are you just repeating what Philippa says?
We agree in our assessment. TRISS MERIGOLD, on the other hand, is talented. But she lacks determination, courage, and a certain cold willfulness that seems necessary.
That's interesting.
Kira Metz and Margarita Lo Antiel are both blasé, seemingly resigned. One's a hedonist and nymphomaniac, the other cares only about her school. They lost enthusiasm for magic long ago. Then there's Francesca Finderbear. Nobody really knows what the old she-elf is capable of, but she's clearly very powerful.
I take it Philippa has none of these flaws, but she must have some weakness.
Ambition. Infinite, boundless, and burning like the Korath Desert.
Huh. Her weakness is ambition. Well then, we've done a lot today. If there's any missions you guys think I've missed before I head into the mist, because I believe that is, you know, sort of the start of when the next phase of the game comes, be sure to tell me and I'll try and complete them next time. But for now, I'm going to end today's part there, so I hope you've all enjoyed today's part anyway. As always, guys, be sure to follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Twitter for updates, Twitch for games. I recently streamed God of War on there recently, and if you guys enjoy watching me play The Witcher or Oblivion or anything like that, be sure to go and check out Twitch, as the videos should still be on there when I'm making this video. And I was even thinking of making a Twitch highlights sort of channel where I would just upload the full streams onto that channel so you guys can watch that if you miss it. So I could potentially put God of War on there if you guys want to see that. So please tell me in the comments if you'd like that, and I'd definitely do it for you guys. And as always, a big thank you to the Patreon pledges. You guys are just amazing. It's very, very kind what you do. Thank you so much for donating to me. It honestly helps the channel out so much. And I just want to say thank you to every single one of these names. I'm honestly glad to put all of you at the end of this video, or any video I make. So thank you all so much. So anyway, I'll see everybody later. Have an awesome rest of the week.